Are you excited for the T20 World Cup 2024? It's going to be a spectacular contest between the best cricket teams in the world. Don't miss the exciting action as the groups for the T20 World Cup 2024 are revealed. You will get to see which teams will face each other in the group stage and who will have the best chance of making it to the Super 8 stage. Stay with us till the end as you witness the squad that will rule and demolish the competition. The 2024 edition will be the 9th edition of the tournament, and it will be hosted by the United States and the West Indies from June 1st to June 29th, 2024. This will be the first time that the tournament will be played in the US. The T20 World Cup 2024 will feature 20 teams, divided into 5 groups of 4 teams each. The top 2 teams from each group will advance to the Super 8 round, where they will be split into 2 groups of 4 teams each. The top 2 teams from each Super 8 group will qualify for the semifinals, and the winners of the semifinals will play in the final. The 20 teams that will participate in the T20 World Cup 2024. Number 1. West Indies. The West Indies have won the title twice in 2012 and 2016. They are a team of explosive hitters, dynamic bowlers, and charismatic leaders, representing a diverse region of the Caribbean. While the West Indies have a rich legacy in T20 cricket, the next team has a remarkable story of overcoming adversity. The next team to play the T20 is the squad of Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a team that has risen from the ashes of war and turmoil to become a force in international cricket. They have qualified for 6 consecutive T20 World Cups and have some of the best spinners in the world. They play with courage, resilience, and flair, and always give their best. Afghanistan is not the only team that has made a remarkable progress in cricket. The third team to play the T20 is the United States of America, qualifying for their first ever T20 World Cup in 2024. They have been playing cricket since the 18th century, but only became an associate member of the ICC in 1965. They have a mix of players from different backgrounds and cultures, and are eager to prove themselves on the global stage. The fourth team is Bangladesh, a team that has been playing cricket since the 18th century, but only became a full member of the ICC in 2000. They are known as the Tigers, and have some of the best spinners in the world, and have qualified for 6 consecutive T20 World Cups. They recently toured New Zealand, where they lost the T20I Series 3-0. They are hoping to bounce back and show their potential in the T20 World Cup. Number 5. Canada. Canada is a team that has qualified for their first ever T20 World Cup in 2024, after winning the 2023 T20 World Cup qualifier. They have some exciting players such as Rizwan Cheema, who holds the record for the fastest 50 in T20Is by a Canadian, and Nitish Kumar, who is the youngest player to debut in an ODI. The 6th team to play the T20 is England. England has won the T20 World Cup twice, in 2010 and 2022. They have some of the best all-rounders in the world, such as Ben Stokes, who scored a stunning century in the 2022 final, and Jofra Archer, who bowls with pace and accuracy. The 7th team to play the T20 is India. India has won the T20 World Cup once, in 2007. They have some of the best batsmen in the world, such as Virat Kohli, who is the highest run scorer in T20Is, and Rohit Sharma, who has scored 4 centuries in the format. India is not the only team that has some of the best batsmen in the world. The 8th team to play the T20 is Ireland. Ireland has qualified for 7 T20 World Cups, the first in 2009. They have some of the best all-rounders in the world, such as Paul Stirling, who is the highest run scorer and wicket taker for Ireland in T20Is, and Kevin O'Brien, who holds the record for the fastest century in ODIs. Number 9. Namibia. A team that has qualified for their second T20 World Cup in 2024, after winning the 2023 T20 World Cup qualifier. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Gerhard Erasmus, the captain and top-order batsman, and David Weiss, the all-rounder and former South African international. Number 10. Nepal. Also qualified for 7 T20 World Cups, the first in 2009. They have some of the best all-rounders in the world, such as Paul Stirling, who is the highest run scorer and wicket taker for Nepal in T20Is, and Kevin O'Brien, who holds the record for the fastest century in ODIs. Number 11. Netherlands. Netherlands is a team that has won the T20 World Cup qualifier 3 times in 2008, 2015, and 2019. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Ryan ten Doschate, the former captain and all-rounder who has the highest ODI batting average, and Peter Seelaar, the current captain and left-arm spinner who has taken over 50 wickets in T20Is. Number 12, New Zealand, has reached the final of the T20 World Cup twice in 2016 and 2012. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Kane Williamson, the captain and top-order batsman who is the 3rd highest run scorer in T20Is, and Trent Boult, the left-arm pacer who is the 4th highest wicket taker in T20Is. One of the teams that New Zealand will face in the T20 World Cup is Oman, who qualified for their 2nd appearance in the tournament. Number 13 on the list. Oman is a team that has qualified for their 2nd T20 World Cup in 2024 after winning the 2023 T20 World Cup qualifier. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Gerhard Erasmus, the captain and top-order batsman, and David Wiese, the all-rounder and former South African international. They play with courage, resilience, and flair, and are always a challenge in the shortest format of the game. Can they repeat their 2016 performance when they stunned Ireland in their debut match? Let me know in the comments. Another team that has qualified for the T20 World Cup for the 2nd time is Pakistan, who won the title in 2009 at number 14. Pakistan is a team that has been playing cricket since 1952 and has won the T20 World Cup once, in 2009. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Babar Azam, the captain and top-order batsman who is the highest-ranked T20I batsman, and Shaheen Afridi, the left-arm pacer who is the highest wicket-taker in T20Is in 2023. Number 15, Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is a team that has qualified for their 2nd T20 World Cup in 2024 after winning the 2023 T20 World Cup qualifier. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Asad Vala, the captain and top-order batsman, and Charles Amini, the all-rounder and leg spinner. Can they surprise some of the bigger teams in their group? One of the teams that Papua New Guinea will face in the T20 World Cup is Scotland, who have a long history of playing cricket at number 16. Scotland is a team that has been playing cricket since the 18th century and has won the T20 World Cup qualifier 3 times in 2008, 2015, and 2019. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Kyle Coetzer, the captain and opening batsman who is the highest run scorer for Scotland in T20Is, and Safyan Sharif, the right-arm pacer who is the highest wicket taker for Scotland in T20Is. They play with flair, aggression, and confidence, and are always a challenge in the shortest format of the game. Scotland is not the only team that has reached the semi-finals of the T20 World Cup 4 times. The 17th team to play the T20 is South Africa. South Africa is a team that has been playing cricket since 1889 and has reached the semi-finals of the T20 World Cup 4 times, the last in 2014. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Quinton de Kock, the captain and wicket-keeper batsman, who is the highest run scorer for South Africa in T20Is, and Kagiso Rabada, the right-arm pacer who is the highest wicket-taker for South Africa in T20Is. The 18th team to play the T20 is Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has won the T20 World Cup once, in 2014. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Kusal Perera, the captain and wicket-keeper batsman who is the highest run scorer for Sri Lanka in T20Is, and Wanindu Hasaranga, the all-rounder and leg spinner who is the highest wicket-taker for Sri Lanka in T20Is. Can they repeat their 2014 glory when they beat India in the final? The 19th team to play the T20 is Uganda. Uganda is a team that has qualified for their first T20 World Cup in 2024 after winning the 2023 Africa qualifier. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Dinesh Nakrani, the all-rounder and former Indian domestic player, and Riyazat Ali Shah, the top-order batsman and leg spinner. They play with passion, pride, and determination, and are eager to make their mark in the T20 World Cup. Last but not the least, the final team to play, number 20, Australia. a team that has been playing cricket since 1877 and has won the T20 World Cup twice, in 2010 and 2021. They have some of the best players in the world, such as Glenn Maxwell, the all-rounder and top-order batsman who is the highest run scorer for Australian T20 Is, and Pat Cummins, the right-arm pacer and captain who is the highest wicket-taker for Australian T20 Is. The T20 World Cup 2024 is a global cricket event that will see 20 teams compete in 4 groups of 5 each. The group stage will start on June 3, 2024, with USA and Canada playing the first match in Dallas. Some of the other matches in this stage are England versus Australia in Lauderhill, New Zealand versus West Indies in Basseterre, South Africa versus Sri Lanka in Kingston, India versus Pakistan in Dallas, and Ireland versus Canada in Dallas. The group stage will end on June 10, 2024, with India versus USA in Dallas, Australia versus Oman in Lauderhill, West Indies versus Papua New Guinea in Basseterre, and Sri Lanka versus Nepal in Kingston. The top 2 teams from each group will move on to the Super 8 stage, which will run from June 13 to June 18, 2024. The Super 8 stage will have 4 groups of 2 teams each, based on the results of the previous stage. The matches in this stage will be held in Lauderhill and Basseterre. Some of the matches in this stage are A1 versus B2, C1 versus D2, A2 versus B1, C2 versus D1, A1 versus B1, C1 versus D1, A2 versus B2, and C2 versus D2. The top team from each group will qualify for the semi-finals, which will take place on June 24 and June 22, 2024, in Lauderhill and Basseterre. The final of the T20 World Cup 2024 will be held on June 25, 2024, in Arlington. The teams for the semi-finals and the final are yet to be determined. So, that's the schedule for the T20 World Cup 2024. I hope you're as pumped as I am for this amazing tournament. Which team are you rooting for? Do you think India can defend their title? Or will Australia, England, or Pakistan challenge them? Maybe a dark horse like Afghanistan or Ireland will surprise us all. Let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more T20 World Cup updates. Thank you for watching, and we will see you at the next one.